It's October. New Texas Pro Champion Manders has turned back every challenger that stepped into his path. But tonight, he walks straight into the snake pit. As we return to Baytown, Texas, where danger waits in the shadows, coiled and ready to strike is the gutter snake, Izzy James, looking to sink his fangs into championship gold. Fans, welcome to Snakebite. Welcome fans to Snakebite. I'm the Professor Trunkelbo. Alongside me, Dan Miller. We are kicking things off here at Snakebite, hot and heavy, with a triple threat match for the Lonestar Championship.
Oh, Trunkelbo, what a way to start off this signature event here at Baytown. And boy, it's hot.
Hey, it certainly is. You know, speaking about gold, Jack Calloway has been absolutely incensed since losing his championship gold, but looking to regain some here, this time in the form of the Lonestar Championship.
It's been rare to see Jack Calloway without gold, but it's also been rare to see this man for the first time in over 2 years, Rudy Garza, making his return.
I mean, we saw Rudy's presence be felt here back at Lonestar 6.
Well, you said that right, Trent. We saw at Lonestar, Rudy Garza, of all people, coming out and attacking Timur the Great with a steel chair.
I mean, absolutely shocking everybody, yourself included. I mean, given the long history between you and that man right there, Rudy Garza, Dan, I'm just perplexed that you had no idea that he was in the building that night.
Well, listen, we've exchanged texts and stuff over the last 2 years. But, I mean, you know how this business is. If you're not next to someone day in, day out, then odds are you're not going to, really keep up with what they're doing. And then I really wasn't expecting to see Rudy here at Lonestar. And now, well, I think he laid his claim to that Lonestar Championship that, he never lost.
Yeah, it definitely put a little more fuel to the fire for this matchup here, taking that chair and putting it to this man right here, the Lonestar Champion.
If I was still in Rudy's ear, which I'm obviously not, I would tell him to just ignore this match. If you wanted a challenge for the Lonestar Championship, bide your time. But, at this rate, no one else is ever going to see that Lonestar title ever again unless Timur the Great decides to just relinquish it.
I mean, that's
how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, it's a safe bet, Dan. I mean, we've seen Timur be on this path of vengeance, no pun intended, exactly since he has won that championship. But I mean, like, In a title match, I mean, this is triple threat rules now. The champion doesn't have to factor into the decision for the title to change hands. Maybe this might be the best opportunity for Calloway or Garza to get a shot at winning that Lonestar Championship.
Well, man, I don't know. You have a triple threat match like this, there's no disqualification, and you try to think to yourself, who does this benefit? I mean, we've seen Rudy in ladder matches and all sorts of stipulations where weapons are involved, and we know he knows how to get it done in that respect, but I mean, Timur the Great is just so big and powerful, and Jack Calloway is willing to do whatever it takes to pick up the win, and we just saw Jack Calloway, hold on, we got to cover here, we just saw Jack Calloway in a street fight with lethal Chris Marcell, the now former Texas Contender Series champion, lethal Chris Marcell, so this is right out of Jack Calloway's wheelhouse as well.
Well, it seemingly looked like Calloway and Timur might have at least negotiated some sort of alliance here, as it looked like they're trying to work in tandem, but there's a head scissor takeover by Garza.
Well, you know, Rudy hasn't been around here in over 2 years, so I would say he's the unknown element in this match. I know for a fact Rudy's never tangled with Jack Calloway before, and he's only ever teamed up with Timur the Great, so.
There's another roll-up by Garza, 2 count right there.
Rudy finds his way to the outside, up and over Calloway. Whoa!
What a shot right there by Garza. But Dan, you know, we have seen the athleticism, we have seen the charisma, we have seen everything that we could possibly imagine come out of Rudy Garza in these matches before. The question is it still there? Is it still viable here for New Texas in his return here tonight?
Well, he's obviously all hyped up and excited about it. I've never seen Rudy Garza act like this in front of a crowd before.
Oh, suicide dive. Oh, look at that.
Caught by Timur.
Right into the clutches of the Lonestar champion. Going back first is Garza. Oh, and Rudy could be out of commission now. It could be just mathematical at this point.
We saw Timur the Great do this exact same thing to Jesse Funaki back at Audacity of Hope.
And clearing the front row. Once again, oh, into the post.
Very smart operating procedure here by Timur the Great.
Oh, look at this now. Once again going.
And look at the strength of the Lonestar champion.
Gorilla press. Oh, Rudy falling out of harm's way now. Oh, sending the champion in the ring post back first now.
Rudy, but getting caught right there by Calloway.
And that's exactly what the triple threat stipulation implies right there. You have to have eyes in the back of your head, as just as you could possibly think that you're getting an advantage, there could be another opponent right there to take things down. Oh, as Calloway putting the boots to Timur, trying to get the advantage. Timur wanted to do it himself, and now it looks like they just want to take turns at taking down Rudy. Well, but it looks like that's going to spill out now.
Now this alliance, I don't see lasting very long here.
Well,
two of these combustible elements getting in each other's faces right now, and who's gonna kick Rudy's ass?
Yeah, there's too much ego between those two to let things go. They both want to get the exclamation point put, oh my goodness, on this match and hoist that Lonestar Championship. And could almost, oh, well, look at that. The quickness of Garza. Well, just like that, as he moved out of harm's way, yet another attack on him. Good grief. That huge chop by Timur, those big bear-like paws right across the chest. Now hooking Garza, counter by Rudy, spinning him around, shots, trying to mount an offensive attack. Oh, counter by Timur off the ropes, ducked out. Oh my goodness, that back elbow was right there by Calloway. And it's almost, as I said, it's triple threat rules, but it's basically 2-on-1 right now if your name's Rudy Garza.
If I was still in Rudy's ear, I would tell him to get the hell out of there. These two want to go at each other, let them. Just being a punching bag for Jack Calloway and the Lonestar champion.
Garza going into the corner now. Timur coming in, big body splash.
These two are trying to one-up each other. using
my
Rudy
goodness.
Garza as a victim.
Oh,
Jeez! Through the mat.
Oh, Calloway now off the ropes with that leaping change of direction elbow.
Welcome back to New Texas Pro Rudy Garza.
Yeah, the welcome mat been rolled out by these two guys. And Calloway admonishing Timur to pose and got the better of it. Almost a roll-up right there. As well as these two played together momentarily, it looks like the cracks are starting to begin to break.
Oh, hey, Rudy saw an opportunity there.
Zin and Calloway meeting of the minds. Rudy now off the middle rope, springboard. Cross body, taken down. Both competitors and all three men now are down in our opening contest for the Lonestar Championship. We thank you fans for watching on IWTV and YouTube.
I never thought I'd hear that.
Yeah, a Let's Go Rudy chant coming from the fans here in Baytown. It has been some time since I have seen fans even be in the corner of the Morning Star, but could that possibly help will him to victory in the Lonestar Championship here tonight? Shot right there, taking down Timur. Rudy trying to use his speed and agility to his advantage and does so at least for the moment now. Off the ropes he goes one more time. Oh, spinning Timur face first into the canvas. Rudy Garza showing some of his muscle and power right there.
I think the fatigue is starting to set in with after just the intense ass kicking that Rudy Garza had received by way of Jack Calloway and Timur the Great.
Oh, look at that spinning neck breaker by Garza. And now it looks like the champion could be on the ropes right now as Garza pops right back up to his feet.
Whoa, 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 look at this.
Oh, Calloway's got a chair in hand. Oh, an equalizer. And there's no disqualifications as that chair goes right across the back of Garza and now into the midsection of Timur. Another shot from Calloway. Calloway trying to capitalize now. Oh, he wants it on the champion.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Oh!
hey, this is it.
A double arm DDT, Timur stunned, Calloway off the ropes. Oh, that big back line right across the back. Here's a cover hook in the leg. Oh, and Timur kicked out. Timur kicked out of the back line as Calloway thought this matchup was over, now picking the chair right back up. We have seen this chair come into play not only in this matchup, but in the past before, especially with these combatants being involved in this.
Absolutely, Timur the Great using that steel chair at Audacity of Hope to get himself disqualified against Jesse Funaki. Rudy Garza coming out with a steel chair at the end of Lonestar to take out Timur the Great, and now Jack Calloway might be the one to use that chair to secure himself the Lonestar Championship, but a Vision Quest slam onto Calloway.
Oh, Timur now lying in wait. Measuring up Calloway.
Spear of Vengeance on deck, nobody! Oh! Whoa!
The champion goes head first into that wedge chair into the corner. And now Timur has spilled out onto the outside.
And so is that chair.
Oh, what a huge window of opportunity it could be for Calloway or Garza right now. If either one of them can score a pinfall or submission on each other. As the champion's been put out of commission on the outside, it looks like Garza right now taking advantage. That's a second suplex. Looks like a Three Amigos could be. Oh, taking a little too much time. Here comes Timur.
Oh, my God!
Right into Garza. Here's a cover. Oh, kick out. Rudy kicked out of the spear.
And Jack Calloway may as well have been brain busted.
Oh, now Timur hooking up Calloway, lifting him up.
Spirit Crusher!
All right,
and Rudy Garza with the save to keep this match alive.
We have seen the Spirit Crusher put everybody down in the path of destruction from Timur the Great. But that third competitor in the matchup proving to be the factor for Timur to not be able to retain, at least for now.
Well, if you're talking factor, you might want to think X factor, because Jack Calloway still in this match, despite everything that just happened to him.
Oh, look at Timur now grabbing a hold of the chair like you mentioned earlier back at Audacity of Hope. We know the type of punishment he can issue with this chair. Oh! Flush onto the back of Calloway.
Echoing across the entire bay here in Baytown, Texas.
Oh, look at that! The feet kicked up the chair right into the face of the champion. Oh, look at this, Calloway. Rudy flipping, landing on his feet. Take it down. Oh, look at this. Going for Icarus. That's it. Rudy did it. Rudy did it. Oh, Timur pulled the referee out of the ring. Garza had the championship won. Oh, and now gets tossed out of the ring. Oh, Timur's not done with him at all.
Timur seeing red at the prospect of him losing that Lonestar Championship.
Oh,
and
my
Garza,
God.
my God, right through the stairs.
Those steel ring steps being demolished, and now Timur going right back after Calloway. Double underhook one more time. Spirit Crusher. Cover hook of the leg. And the Wrath has retained.
And still Lonestar Champion, Timur the Great.
My goodness. Dan, is there anything or anyone that can stop the Lonestar Champion? Oh my goodness.
I don't know, Trent. That was...
Calloway, Garza, the body strewn across the ringside area. Calloway can barely stand on his own 2 feet. And once again, the Wrath proves too much here in Baytown. Oh man, what a night that we have coming to you, fans. That was just the first match here of our big card of Snakebite. We've got the rest of the championship titles up for grabs. That one was the Lonestar Championship. We have 3 more championships up for grabs.
2026 six-shooter contracts. You can't deny Danny Orion.
Well, Danny Orion, the last time we were here in Baytown, winning the 6-shooter contract, a future opportunity at the New Texas Pro World Heavyweight Championship.
And back at Audacity of Hope, Danny Orion laid down the gauntlet. He said at the TXA tournament he is cashing in. He is challenging for the New Texas Pro World Championship, that brand new belt that we will be introducing tonight.
Oh, we got
Danny Orion wants that around that naked waist of his.
Oh, we got a tease of that championship on social media, that beautiful belt I saw earlier today, fans. We will get to see it on full display later on in our main event. But we could be looking at a future New Texas Pro World Heavyweight Champion right there in Danny Orion, as you said, Dan, calling his shot at the TX8 tournament, that very tournament that he won last year in the inaugural TX8. A lot of people wanting to get those representative spots in the TX8 tournament. We still have some spots left to fill for that tournament, but the winner of that tournament gets a guaranteed opportunity at the New Texas Pro World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, baby, it is good to be back, seeing all your lovely faces. Give it up, please. Now, Baytown, I made a mistake. Something that's happened to this guy a lot. At the last new show in Austin, I called out Manders, and I forgot one Izzy James. Izzy James has Manders tonight in the new Texas Pro Heavyweight Championship match. Now, Izzy, I made a mistake. I forgot about you, but that's something that you're used to. People have always forgotten about you. I'm not making that mistake anymore. Izzy, I know how dangerous you are. In fact, Izzy beat me in this ring a couple months back when he was holding the Lonestar Championship, so I got that scouted. I'm watching you, Izzy, and good luck tonight. And Izzy James, you're facing one called Manders. People, how do we feel about Manders? Manders, there seems to be a trend. Man, none of us like you. I mean, people, he's supposed to be representing New Texas. How often is he here? He's never here. These people need someone who is Texas raised, Texas born, Texas bred. I am from Texas. I will always claim Texas, and I want to represent each and every single one of you.
Well, I think if you looked at Danny Orion and Manders, you would assume
Izzy James,
Manders was the
Manders, I will see you April 5th. And what better place to capture the new Texas Pro Heavyweight Championship than at the place where I made history when I was the first ever inaugural Texas 8 winner. I'm all about making history, people, and I plan to April 5th. So,
thank God.
Well, it seems like LBJ is done hearing from Danny Orion.
Come on, music. Listen, Danny, I know you can go out here and yap for 20 more minutes, but it's a Sunday night, and I got places to be.
I like this guy.
The biggest problem I have with you is that you like to go around and tell people you're one of the best wrestlers in Texas.
it's true.
Baytown, let me ask you a question. Do you think Danny Orion is one of the best wrestlers in Texas? It's good to see the Houston education system still makes y'all think as stupid as y'all look. So tell me something, Danny. If you're one of the best in Texas, how come you've never beaten me? I know it's hard to believe, people, but Danny Orion has never beaten LBJ. So that got me thinking while you were having your little yap session, how about I just skip the whole Texas 8, huh? How about I just come out here and I beat you for your world title shot?
Whoa.
What do you say, Mr. Texas 8?
Oh, LBJ, people, if you don't know, you should know. LBJ, you are one of the best prospects in Dallas, coming out of Dallas. But it's really strange that you want to bypass the Texas 8, because last year, I was admitted to Texas 8. I got in off a vote. People didn't care. I didn't have to do anything extra to get in that. But if memory serves me correct, don't you have to fight for a spot to even be in consideration for the Texas 8? So, it sounds to me like you have things to prove. People, do you want to see me beat the living shit out of LBJ? I got my gear. It seems like you got your gear. Let's make it official. Let's get a rep out here.
Oh, well, looks like we're going to get an impromptu matchup. The challenge been made. It looks like been accepted. There's a referee here. We're going to get a bonus matchup here on Snakebite. And Danny Orion, I don't know how much of a wise move this would be for Danny Orion to agree to put up his championship opportunity just this close to the TX8.
How lucky was it for us to have a referee here? Would have made Ted do it. You ever see Ted referee a match? One time it happened, it was awful. Oh. Look at that.
LVJ looking to skip the line, he says, and gain a world championship opportunity. Leaping frog right there by Orion off the ropes. There's the speed and agility as he lands on his feet.
I don't care how good you are. It can't be fun to wrestle an entire one-night tournament. 3 matches in a row, and you're going to be seeing that on Sunday, April the 5th, live from Austin. Early start time, you're going to want to set your clocks.
Yeah, it's not daylight savings time, but we are kicking things early. Danny Orion leaping out of the way.
Danny Orion, he wants his second shot at the new Texas Pro World Championship. This would be his second opportunity. He is not cashing in his TX8 Championship title opportunity. He already did that against Carter Black in this very building and did not walk away victorious.
Yeah.
Instead, he won the 6-shooter challenge at Lone Star back in December and now is claiming it one more time. If Danny Orion can't get it done this time, what does the future hold for Danny Orion? Or, dare I say it, Danny Orion loses this match here tonight, and he doesn't get a title shot coming up at TX8.
Don't put the cart before the horse. Business has got to be taken care of here tonight. Oh my God, his back going right across the corner of those steel ring steps. Oh, he's got to be in a world of pain. And it could be just a matter of time after that right there. Danny Orion could be seeing that title opportunity be slipping out of his grasp. I was gonna say, after coming up short on that attempt for world championship gold, he got that hunger for it and did whatever it took to get another opportunity. But I mean, like we said, we could be speaking too soon.
Listen, if I were LVJ, I'd take the count out. These aren't traditional title match stipulations here where you have to pin or submit the guy in the middle of the ring, kick his ass on the outside, walk on in, take the 10 count, walk away with the world title shot.
I mean, but a win is a win, especially if you're vying for a championship opportunity. LVJ with a huge chop to the chest of Danny Orion. One more time, LVJ looking to be heading down the highway to that title opportunity and just skip.
Get this man a business loan, because he has opened up the LVJ Chop House right here in Baytown. Danny Orion throwing a couple of receipts LVJ's way.
Orion now trying to send LVJ, but that lower back playing a factor. Oh, trying to pick him up on his shoulders, can't do so. All that impact on that back so far. LVJ trying to get a full Nelson, it seemed, but to no avail right there. Back elbow to his face as Orion now springboard, can't pull it off right there. That impact on the steel ring steps playing a factor once again. Now got caught, oh, right into the knee on his shoulders now.
Oh, hey, this is it.
Oh my goodness, that huge Kxriuki. Here's a cover, LVJ could do it. Oh, only 2, just a near fall, barely right there. LVJ nearly stealing, or should I say just taking that championship opportunity away.
I like the confidence of LVJ. He feels like he could just walk in here and claim to be the #1 contender. That's the type of attitude that I like, Trent.
Oh, we know that for sure, but the type of attitude the fans like to see is fight and resiliency, as Orion was trying to do that as he tried to mount a comeback, but got cut off right there as LVJ now hoisting him up.
I just think they like Danny Orion because of his pretty pants.
Oh, he does have good gear. Face first went LVJ. Orion now trying to create some space, trying to mount some sort of offense here. Off the ropes, oh, got caught one more time on the shoulders. Up and down he goes.
Look at the power of this man.
All the power and athleticism, just not something we're unfamiliar with LVJ. Oh, he got caught leaping for what seemingly looked like a spear, but got caught midair with a cutter. And that could be the moment right there is Orion now on the outside.
This is where Danny's dangerous. Look at this. Unbelievable.
Oh, man. Danny Orion hitting his signature dead-end screamer right there, but not enough right there as LVJ kicking out. And LVJ stunned. He could be out for more than a 20-second timeout, so to say. Now Orion trying to lift him up back on his shoulders. Still struggling as LVJ now crushing down with those back elbows.
Danny Orion's going to have to use everything in his arsenal to take down LVJ. LVJ is bigger, faster, stronger. But like you said, Danny Orion has that heart and the ability. Look at this.
That raging storm poison Rana combination. Here's the cover. Orion could have it. Oh, just a 2 count. My gosh. But that's something that the fans want to see. The fans love to see that resiliency, that athleticism, that death-defying offense from Danny Orion. But as we saw back at Audacity of Hope, Dan, that death-defying offense of Orion could come back to haunt him if he doesn't play his cards right. It looks like he's trying to get this crowd up. Oh, missing on the crack shoot. Up on the shoulders one more time, LVJ. Oh, look at that, landing on his feet. Oh, lying in wait right there. Danny Orion has an answer. Big face buster on that downward spiral. Look at the deadlift German suplex.
And it's these moments in matches that separate challengers from champions.
Oh, he got caught! Got caught with the knee right in the face! Oh my gosh! Oh, LVJ basically saw that slip out of his hands.
Man, you want to talk about scouted. LVJ, despite the absolute flurry of offense from Danny Orion, LVJ has had Danny scouted.
Now, that's a great point, Dan. I mean, everything that Danny has been able to try and combat some sort of offense, LVJ has had an answer right there. And now, once again, taking back control of this match. Pair of missed lines right there. Another knee to the chin, and I thought I might have saw a tooth come out right there.
You know, Danny Orion, he's been #1 contender several times. So if you're going to challenge him, you do your homework, and LVJ has certainly done his homework.
Oh, slipping out of harm's way right there. Big kick. Marks the spot 2 times. Oh, 3. And Orion has LVJ stunned right now as he's looking to go with a big offensive move. Oh, no. Tornado DDT got caught. Another knee. My goodness.
And a tooth into the front row.
Counter by Orion, coming in a crack shoot under the face right there in the corner. My goodness, a lot of back and forth from these 2 combatants in this match.
You know, as much as this is a showcase for all the spectacular things that Danny Orion can do, you got to give it up to LVJ, who has been with Danny Orion 1-to-1 back and forth in this contest. A huge opportunity here for LVJ.
Oh no, Danny wants to go up even higher now. LVJ doing his best to try and block. Oh, look at this, he's biting him in the corner.
Great move, great move.
Oh, look at that kick by Orion. Sends LVJ down to the mat on the outside.
A guile kick from Danny Orion. Hair's a little bit different, but he flies just the same.
Danny Orion seems to be feeling the momentum now, flying over the top. It could just be a matter of time now, but Orion's got to get him back in the ring. Wisely, he does so right there. Off the ropes. There's that handspring. Oh, up on the shoulders now, got caught.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh my gosh, what a sit-down power bomb. This has got to be all. Oh my gosh. How is Danny Orion continuously finding a way to kick out of these huge offensive moves? LVJ now to the apron on the outside. What could be on the mind of LVJ? Well, I know he's got championship aspirations on his mind, that's for sure. And every time he hits big moves like that, it comes just ever so much closer to it. Now, Danny barely out. I mean, like, he barely making way up to his feet. Oh, look at that. A spark of energy kicking LVJ. Snapmare, both men rolling over. LVJ stomping down on the upper back. Orion could be out right now. Man, this is just too much to go back and forth. LVJ spinning over, looking for a sunset flip, I believe, but it looks like he got caught. Orion holding on. Oh my, dropped him on the back of his head. Oh, LVJ could be seeing the championship fly by as Orion looking to fly high here in Baytown. Up top, big cross. Oh, the crucifix bomb from the top rope.
Unbelievable!
And Orion puts things away. My God.
Orion!
Oh my goodness, we were wondering what it was going to take for someone to win this thing, and it took a huge top rope crucifix bomb to win and secure, or should I say retain, his championship opportunity at the TX8. Well, unfortunately for LVJ, it looks like he's going to have to qualify for the TX8 tournament. He has that big match coming up on March 28th against Exodus Prime to be the representative for the DFW area. But Danny Orion standing tall. Man, as he looks forward to Sunday, April 5th, for the TX8, he will challenge for the World Heavyweight title, and you know that he will be watching our main event here tonight ever so closely.
The most prestigious tournament in Texas returns to Austin on Sunday, April the 5th.
So many people talking about this tournament all across the state on social media. Everybody wanting to be a part of the TX8 in Austin.
Special start time, 2 p.m. Central. Get your tickets now. Now something that I'm excited for, Gilbo.
Well, Dustin Win will challenge the one Ninja Mack here in our next contest. A battle of the martial arts skills here taking place in Baytown. Well, Dustin's been traveling a lot lately, but returning back home here to New Texas Pro tonight.
Introducing first, hailing from the Sky Temple, the Wing Dragon,
Dustin Win, hoping that the winds will guide his fists against the one called Ninja Mack here tonight. A fan favorite, as always.
You know what? You know what? Dustin has had a lot of success as of late. You want to talk about that, Gilbo?
I mean, he has. I mean, like, we've seen Dustin across social media making his name across various promotions in professional wrestling.
I got to give it to him, but no one's given me my flowers when it comes to that. I have been a supporter of Dustin Win since the first time he stepped into professional wrestling school.
I'm sorry. Oh, what? A supporter? You've been the #1 retractor from Dustin Win every time we're here.
flying in from Tokyo, Japan, wrestling out of Houston, Texas, Pro Wrestling. He is a former WXW Shotgun Champion from Germany. He is also a former Juggalo American Champion for Juggalo Championship Wrestling Lunacy. He's a previous participant in Fantastic Mania 25 for CMLL and New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's a previous participant of the last two New Japan Pro Wrestling Best of Super Juniors. He's former GHC Hardcore Champion of Pro Wrestling Noah. He's the 50th GHC Heavyweight Champion of Pro Wrestling Noah. Viral sensation with over 1 billion views over the last year. Ninja Kamikaze!
I think we got to go get Dan some oxygen. Dan is now being checked on by the referee.
Ted?
Oh, yeah, Ted, sorry. That was just a long introduction, even took my mind off of it.
Ninja Mack has earned this long introduction.
Hey, look, the accolades, as Ted said, speak for themselves. The world-traveled Ninja Mack making his return here to New Texas Pro. I mean, even before I got into professional wrestling here as a commentator, I watched many of Ninja Mack's matches back at the Houston Premier Arena. In fact, the very first night that I ever called a show, I was calling Ninja Mack in the main event. So there's a little bit of a history lesson right there for you, courtesy of the professor.
Yeah, geez, thanks.
As the bell rings, you know, Dan, I'm surprised that you don't have that quite of an introduction to give to Ted before we do shows.
For what? What are you talking about? I don't get introduced. I need no introduction, Gilbo. That's kind of the whole point.
Well, I mean, I guess you could speak for yourself. But
I can't speak, and that's why I'm not calling the show. Jeez.
Dustin.
No, like I was saying before, I'm so happy for all the success that has come the way of the Wind Dragon. And if it weren't for me, he wouldn't have gotten to the places that he's gotten to. Quite frankly,
my God.
You know, I don't always agree with the methods of his style of wrestling.
You never agree
the way
with
that
anything Dustin
the way that he
does.
gets victories, but you know, be that as it may, he wouldn't be a huge success in TNA without me. So.
Oh gosh. Can we just call the match?
Look at Ninja Mack right now, tossing Dustin to the outside.
You know, Dustin, I had a moment to speak with him before the show. He said that this was one of the tallest challenges facing in front of him here in his young professional wrestling
career. Well, you see, that's
career.
the thing again. He's faced taller wrestlers.
Well, look, make no mistake about it.
Now, let me tell you something about Dustin Win. He's very literal. So when he told you that, he was talking about actual size. I think he's just psyched out by facing such an international superstar in Ninja Mack.
Well, Ninja Mack is an international superstar. The accolades, as Ted so long-windedly mentioned to us in that intro there, I mean, they speak for themselves. I can't go and list them all. I mean, maybe you could as Ted is showing me right now. That is a very long list right there. You could check it out online if you tickle your fancy, fans, right there. But Ninja Mack, world traveled. I mean, there's nobody quite like Ninja Mack when it comes to professional wrestling, using that aerial assault that he has become oh so known for.
Well, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of fancy tickling here tonight, especially in this match. I was talking to Ninja Mack a little bit earlier, and he really sees this match as a challenge, not just a challenge to himself, but he wants to pose this as a challenge to Dustin Win. He wants to test the Wind Dragon. Wind Dragon is starting to get to that level where he's going to be traveling all across the country. People are going to know his name, and he's going to have to live up to the legend of the Wind Dragon. And to do that, you're going to have to level up your game. And that's what Ninja Mack is going to try to make Dustin Win do here tonight. And you can hear the crowd getting behind the Wind Dragon.
As we said, test of martial arts form here in New Texas Pro right now. These two squaring off.
Oh! Oh, man!
Kicks right there by both individuals. One sending Dustin into the corner. Here comes Mack. Nobody home on that in the corner. Dustin now sending Mack over the top rope down to the outside.
And that was the first time that Dustin Win has really gained a clear upper hand, a clear advantage in this match. Sending Mack to the outside now.
Well, that he's definitely did. I don't know how much kung fu that applied to right there, but it was effective nonetheless. As the Wind Dragon standing tall, standing alone in the ring.
The old Dan Miller would call Dustin Win a kung fool.
The old Dan Miller. All right, so this is the new, dare I say, improved Dan Miller I'm sitting next to?
No, this is the new and improved Dustin Win, who is really seeing the opportunities in front of him and, you know, grabbing them.
Well, Dustin has done many of those things in trying to grasp at those opportunities that are set before him. And what a big opportunity literally in front of him right now is if he can get a win over one Ninja Mack. Oh, he caught the fist right there, and Mack, there's a kick right there to the midsection.
You know, you get those lower ribs on that kick, that could really affect the breathing of Ninja Mack.
Oh, you know, Dan, how could we have forgotten? I think Dustin might have connected that kick with that plated ankle, that surgically repaired leg. But nothing like a ninja kick. And these two trading shots, accepting it, trying to play a game of one-upsmanship here. Oh, Dustin caught this kick now. Catching the fist now. Oh, there's double palm taken down. Here's a signature cartwheel drop kick from Dustin, and the Wind Dragon seemingly rolling now.
Dustin Win seemingly on top right now and just taking it to Ninja Mack.
Oh, nobody home on that right there. Dustin trying to stomp it out, but wisely Mack rolling out of harm's way. Trying to collect himself right here. Oh, Dustin leaping over the top rope, going to the apron, got caught. Oh, face first into the apron he goes. And now Mack taking some punishing shots to his back on Win.
Dustin Win has been made to play Ninja Mack's game here in this match. And like I said earlier, a true challenge to Dustin Win.
Oh. That big thrust kick right to the chest, and that's something that you said, Dan. Ninja Mack almost like playing Dustin in, like bringing him into his type of game. You know, Ninja Mack has much more experience on Dustin Win in the professional wrestling world. And if he allows Dustin to even take a moment here as he's jawing with the fans here, a little bit untraditional of Ninja Mack here. And just that much time right there wasting. Little untraditional Ninja Mack not staying focused, allows Dustin to take advantage.
Well, you know, Ninja Mack is putting Dustin Win in positions that he's not used to in matches like this. This is that true test that I was talking about earlier.
Here comes Dustin.
Ropes. Look at Dustin fly! What?
A flying Wind Dragon here in Baytown, now trying to capitalize. Sends Mack back into the ring, and now Dustin trying to go up top. Dustin pulling out all the stops now. Oh, look, Mack wisely rolling out of the way. Saw Dustin up to the top. Wanted no part of a flying Wind Dragon once again. Dustin now off the ropes, going over the top, got it anyway. Look at that corkscrew plancha. Wow, we are seeing the Wind Dragon and a whole new arsenal in this matchup.
We are seeing things I didn't think that we would be seeing, courtesy of Dustin Win here in this contest.
No, I think Dustin has realized this big obstacle standing in front of him. If he wants to get a big win against Mack, he has to pull out literally all the stops.
Look at Ninja Mack, here we go, here we go, here we go!
Over the top handspring. A signature move of Ninja Mack, as only one he can do. Taking down the Wind Dragon on the outside now. Mack now trying to go back to work after Dustin rolling him back into the ring. Oh, it's just punishing Dustin, even insulting him now just with shots to the face, open palm pie faces, if you will. Looking to finish things off with a kick. Dustin caught it. Oh, look at that kick from Dustin. Oh, on his knees, got one more. Oh, my. Dustin could do it here. Oh, just a near fall for the Wind Dragon. All the crowd here revving up one more time, getting behind the Wind Dragon. Dustin trying to go for that Snapdragon, it seems. Mack has as well scouted now. Back elbow stunning Dustin, a big kick from Mack. Dustin now off the ropes. Oh my goodness, one more time. Mack with a big line. No, Dustin, the Snapdragon connects. Dustin going for a cover. Oh, just a 2 count. Dustin not hooking the leg there, just a lateral press, proving to be not enough to put away Ninja Mack. Oh, Mack changing things up. What a counter. Look at that German suplex. Ninja Mack now going right back after Dustin. Oh my goodness, Dustin counter dropping Mack on his head. Folded him like a chair.
We are seeing now if Dustin Win is able to pass this test.
Mack holding on to the ropes right there, changing direction, sends Dustin in. Oh, German suplex.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that big kick to the side of the temple connecting. Dustin could be done. Oh, Mack could be looking for that viral move.
Look at this. Ninja Mack, unbelievable height.
Here's a cover, hook in the leg. Oh, Dustin,
whoa, no, ref.
Oh, count of 3.
What?
Dustin reversed the pin, got the 3, got the win. What a victory by the Wind Dragon.
Unbelievable. I can't believe it. Look at this.
Nah, Ninja Mack can't believe it either. I mean, the two exchanging words, it seems. Well, wouldn't I like to be a fly on the wall to hear what's being said right there? And a show of respect between the two professional wrestling martial artists. My goodness, what a huge, huge victory for Dustin Win. Here tonight in Baytown, standing tall once again. Man.
Well, folks, Hey, check this out, patreon.com/NewTexasPro. We've been putting up all sorts of backstage, behind the scenes, special stuff that, you know, normal folks don't see, but you can see it. You can see it.
Tag team match, Super 1 Ball. And it is for the New Texas Pro Tag Team Championship.
And you can get a shout out.
And some of those shout outs I've seen on our YouTube live feed earlier today. Well, the toxic household is in a shambles, Dan. It is now
certainly is.
It is devolved now into a Baytown street fight for the tag team titles. And look at this, the Toxic Tour have come for battle.
Introducing first, challengers. Coming to the ring from Calloway, Washington, swinging at a combined weight of 569 pounds. The team of the Latin Playboy, Pop Ortega, Cambodia's greatest export, current swing, the Toxic
Now, as of late, we've seen a change in demeanor of the Dream Team, who were able to capture the New Texas Pro Tag Team titles for a third time, but at the expense of their roommates, Dan. These two teams, yes, are live action, live-in roommates with one another, and it has become a fight, a struggle.
Oh,
Oh my
look at
goodness! Kxriuki diving off the stage right here. And like we said, street fight
Oh my God!
rules.
Whoa!
As we hope our commentary desk stays
Jeez. Yeah,
powered
me too.
up here. My goodness. Oh, well, we know Kxriuki is absolutely off his rocker, but leaping off of the stage as the fight has spilled out all over the building here. As this Dirty Bay street fight for the Tag Team Championships has officially begun. I did hear the bell ring.
You did. All I heard was clanging and banging.
Now, all bets are off.
And paper flying. Ted's notes have gone everywhere.
Oh,
And he
poor
is
Ted.
absolutely useless without notes.
Oh, Kxriuki and Danny King in control right now.
Animosity between these two teams stemming back months.
And it all comes down to those tag team titles. I mean, Toxic Tour had seen for months watching their roommates come home with tag team gold, and it became a part of jealousy, I believe. They wanted those tag team titles for themselves. And once they got that opportunity, they had it. And just right as they were able to hold those titles, just like that, just as quick,
Whoa, hey,
those
look at
titles
this.
went away.
The
Oh,
artist,
the artist.
Danny King, look at that.
The artist has painted pictures of his opponents here tonight, and it looks like we're going to get a little bit of a live action headshot.
Oh! I've never seen anything like that before, Gildo.
That's 3D art, I think. That's some of Danny King's best work, I guess, right there. Man. As we said, new personality, new demeanor of the Dream Team, but the same viciousness inside the squared circle of their abilities, as we have come to see from the three-time New Texas Pro Tag Team Champions now, as Lee goes crashing into his partner. Danny King bumping in, setting up for his partner, Kxriuki now. Holding Lee up, here comes King. Oh my! Sidewalk slam, elbow drop combo. Here's a cover hook by Kareem. Only a 2 count. Well, we knew this one was going to come in hot and heavy, and it hasn't disappointed so far.
The Dream Team has become synonymous with the New Texas Pro Tag Team Championships for years. Toxic Tour for a very short time, held those belts.
Now where's Danny King going? Well, Danny King is leaving the ringside area, but the fight is over inside the ring. There's something behind the door? Who's there?
What's in there?
Oh, it's a door.
Oh, it's a door behind the door.
No, but look at this. In the time that Danny King spent getting the door, it allowed Toxic Tour to take a 2-on-1 advantage, and Danny King now getting cut off by Prince Lee as Pac Ortega taking the shots to Kareem, and now the Toxic Tour swinging the momentum in their directions of this street fight. Pac right there on the outside, taking shots to King as Lee going to work on Kareem. Shot right there to the back. Oh, man.
Just choking the life out of Danny King. And really, you know, the point of this match is to see who can get dirty. Hold on, we got to cover. We've seen the Dream Team in match situations like this. They are no strangers to knockdown, drag-out brawls. And the Toxic Tour, they want to prove that they can get just as dirty, just as violent as the Dream Team can. And we're going to find out here tonight just who is the most violent, the most simpatico tag team that there is living in the Toxic House.
Oh,
Big
my.
overhand shot.
Yeah,
and potentially the most violent team in all of Texas.
Yeah, we've seen the Dream Team go through some violent battles in their history as a tag team. What is that? What does KC have underneath the ring? That is a stick. It looks like a branch of a tree.
He got that from the Serengeti. That's a good stick. And I know sticks. That's a good looking stick. There goes KC. What a madman.
Oh, Pac tripped and fell on his own partner running away from KC. KC measuring him up both. The Serengeti stick.
Whoa.
Oh, missing on a shot. Ortega now putting Kareem into the apron. Oh, Lee's right there.
Whoa!
Drive-by kick to the back of the head.
Prince Lee right in the nick of time.
Oh, King over the top, nobody home, crashing all the way down to the pad. Oh, look at this, Prince Lee has a chair in hand.
Oh my God! Right to the skull of KC Kareem.
As if KC needed more shots to the head.
Oh, advantage, Toxic Tour at this point in the game. And I think the Toxic Tour is making a very good case in proving that point, that I was mentioning earlier.
And now taking that chair, putting it right across the throat of the Dreamkeeper. Using the ropes for leverage, and it's all legal. Oh, look, Prince Lee went and got a ladder.
This is the first time the Toxic Tour are coming into this building as challengers since losing those New Texas Pro Tag Team Championships just a few weeks ago in Austin, Texas. Oh my goodness! Pac Ortega getting one to the dome himself.
Oh, big kick right there from Prince Lee. Another one. Oh, look at this, right into a rear waistlock, trying to send KC into the ladder. Oh, my goodness. A tandem punishing offensive maneuver by the Toxic Tour on one half of the tag team champion.
KC Kareem has gotten the worst of it in this match, but You also got to think about Danny King, who hasn't moved since flying over the top rope. And now here comes Prince Lee, picking up the scraps of Danny King and chucking them into the ring.
It could be academic now for Toxic Tour. We could be looking at new tag team champions just moments away. But this crowd in Baytown trying to will the artist back up, but Pac Ortega right there sending him back down. Well, I guess the Toxic Tour got Bush.
Well, Bush is back in the ring, as I should say. The grass that the Dream Team have told Toxic Tour to touch is now being used as a weapon against them.
Oh! Right on top of the bush. Usually it's the other way around. Oh, we've seen many things we didn't think we were going to see here tonight in this street fight so far. And dare I say, we may not even be close to being over yet. As Ortega with a big shot, the chair right across the back.
Oh, gee!
Another chair shot to the head.
The Toxic Tour has been crowning the Dream Team with steel chairs.
And look, our cameras hadn't quite caught this, but in the time that Ortega has been in control with the chair, Prince Lee has been constructing something on the outside with that door. A very precarious position. There's a slew of weapons around here in the ringside area, and Ortega looking for another shot, a kill shot maybe, as Lee trying to hold him still. Danny King kicks him off. Another chair shot right to the shoulder.
Ouch.
Oh, going for it again. Oh, Casey taking the bullet for his partner, dodging in harm's way. Oh, another one.
What?
Wait a second.
He's a madman.
He is crazy. Oh my gosh! He caught the chair this time, throwing it to the side. Shots from the Dream Keeper. The Dream Keeper is rolling now. Big cross body. Oh, KC. My goodness, KC with a slew of shots seemingly did nothing at all but woke the man up, and now measuring Ortega could be looking for a Buddha Doom. Oh, turned around, caught Lee with it. Geared up Buddha Doom in the corner.
And Pac Ortega is on Dream Street right now. Nothing behind those eyes as Ortega's now stirring. And another crowning moment in this match.
Not the type of crowning that Ortega wanted in this matchup. Oh, look at the punishment as these four bodies are just writhing in pain. Oh, look. Danny King is holding the chair in place. What is Kareem doing? Kareem is going to the other side of the ring. Oh, we know Casey likes to fly and go the distance, but it looks like he's going coast to coast.
I would expect nothing less from the Dream Team in a match like this with the stakes this high. And the crowd here at Baytown, these maniacs.
I have to agree so far.
These are your people, Trent. You live here. What is in the Baytown water that makes these people this crazy?
Oh my! That kick right there just broke things up. Well, it's not fluoride, I can tell you that. Toxic Tour. Saving an opportunity of this matchup right there, just at the last second, catching the chair. Oh, look at that! That codebreaker double knees onto the chair, but how much damage did that do to King? And now a chop block by Ortega. Oh, Danny King, good intentions, but maybe come back to haunt him right there. Now getting tossed to the apron. Oh, look at that. That door that was brought in earlier in the matchup, now constructed with that steel ring step in a very precarious position.
Oh, no. Bach Ortega, you got to be nuts.
Oh, Casey right there to save his partner.
Thank God.
And chop Ortega down.
We've seen all sorts of levels of violence in this very building, but that would have taken the cake.
Trying to hoist Casey up, Casey fighting it off. But look at this, Pac isn't able to see Danny King. Now he does, up top.
Oh my God!
Oh! Danny King flying through the air, sending Ortega right through that door. This matchup's looking like a car wreck on I-10 now. Oh, I don't even know if KC's aware of where he's at right now. Who knows what's inside that man's head?
I'm not sure if Casey ever knows where he's at.
In the corner now, getting the ladder. Oh, Princely
man.
Introducing the ladder face first into Kareem. Oh, drop kick now connecting, sends Kareem down. My goodness. Princely now trying to stand the ladder up in the corner. What could possibly we could be seeing?
I don't have
now.
a very good feeling about this one, Gilbo.
Oh, Lee now
climbing up the ladder.
He's scaling the ladder. I mean, it's not a ladder match. There's no titles hanging high. Lee just looking for a high angle of punishment, I believe. Now trying to pick Kareem up to his level. Oh, look at this. Oh, it could be a huge vertical suplex.
What's Prince Lee thinking?
Kareem fighting it off with shots to the midsection.
Whoa.
Forearm shot, Lee teetering. Lee's teetering on top. Going down is Prince Lee.
But now we got Casey Kareem on the top of that ladder.
Oh, he's going up even higher.
He's gonna try to grab that disco ball on the ceiling. No way.
Oh, did he just ask the crowd if they want to see something nuts now? Casey scaling to the top of the ladder.
No way! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
A huge splash from the top of the ladder. Here's a cover, my God! And mercifully, it's over.
The winner for this match, and still New Texas Pro Tag Team Champions, the Dream Team.
to Sin City, Las Vegas. We will be bringing you Sin City Stampede and the return of the bounty hunter, Brian Keith.
This following contest is a singles match set for one fall. And it is for the new Texas Pro Women's Championship.
Welcome back from intermission, fans. The new Texas Pro Women's Championship is on the line as the champion, Vert Vixen, will go up against Beauty and Beast herself, Charity King. Charity, the Ashe Women's Wrestling Champion, been holding that inaugural championship proudly for quite some time now, but she is not done, Dan. She wants more championship gold on her shoulder, and she wants that new Texas Pro Women's Championship.
Well, I think just as important as getting that new Texas Pro Women's Championship around her waist is finally being able to take down Vert Vixen. These two are no strangers. Vert Vixen and Charity King have gone toe-to-toe several times here in the new Texas Pro ring. Vert Vixen has always gotten the best of King, but since the last time that they went one-on-one, King has had just an incredible run. That's not to say that Vert Vixen hasn't been on a run of a lifetime herself.
That's exactly right. Vert Vixen, champion for 331 days exactly, approaching that year-long mark of holding that championship title as she makes her way here to ringside area in Baytown.
Yeah.
And Dan, you said it a minute ago. These two, no strangers, know each other very well. This is not the first, nor the second or even third time that we have seen these two go to toe, but this is the first time that these two will go head to head where the new Texas Pro Women's title is on the line. A title that has averted Charity King her entire career here in New Texas Pro.
Once again, folks, the following contest is a singles match set for one fall. And it is for the new Texas Pro Wrestling Women's Championship. Introducing first the challenger to my right from Houston, Texas. She is the inaugural Ashe Women's Champion. She is Beauty and Beast, the King, her opponent to my left from Austin, Texas. She is the new Texas Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, Player One, Vixen.
Confidence in the eyes of challenger and champion. Right here in Baytown. Boy, I don't know who to bet on.
I mean, once we saw Vert Vixen come away successfully retaining her title against MJ Santana back at Audacity of Hope, Charity King real quick to make her presence felt and step up to Vert Vixen to let her know that she was next in line and wanted to wait no longer at a shot at championship gold. And she gets that opportunity right now.
Charity King has always been in the orbit of the new Texas Pro Women's Championship, tagging with Danny B the entire time that Danny B held that championship. Always eyeing up Vert Vixen. Like I said many times, these two no stranger to each other. Charity King has always been sniffing at that new Texas Pro Women's Championship. Tonight could be her night. But I know for a fact Vert Vixen wants to walk into Vegas having been holding onto that championship for an entire calendar year.
Yeah, that would be the 1 calendar year mark right there. If Vert Vixen can come away with a victory here tonight, walking into Vegas 2026, just as she left Vegas in 2025, the women's champion. But Charity King out on a mission here tonight. The big fisherman buster suplex right there. Off the rope she goes, no one home. Well scouted line right there by the champion. Missing on that kick, missing on that line. Charity going for a full Nelson right there. Vert trying to fight a way out of it, does so, changes the rear waistlock. Now off the ropes, sending the champion off his Charity. Charity going for that big line and connects. Here's a cover, just a 1 count right here. You know, we've mixed no words about it. These two know each other very well, but however, these two are very different competitors now than they once were the last time they met inside the ring.
But you have to remember, Vert Vixen has walked away victor every single time these two have tussled. And since it's been so long, and you know, despite the fact that Charity King is on an incredible run, something like that has got to gnaw at you. It's got to be in the back of your head like, yeah, I'm doing good, yeah, I'm doing great. I got the Ashe World Women's Championship around my waist, but I've never been able to defeat Vert Vixen. I haven't been able to do it. I haven't been able to get my hands on the new Texas Pro Women's Championship. And it's those moments, it's those things that could differentiate between a challenger and champion. As we see Vert Vixen right now going to town on that left knee of Charity King. And Charity King, she needs the power in her legs to be able to perform the majority of her offense. She is a power wrestler, and Vert Vixen right now is trying to cut her off at the kneecap, pardon the pun.
And that's exactly right. I mean, we've seen that beastly power that Charity King has been come to know by inside the ring. And Charity, as we know, well scouted here, trying to take one wheel off the vehicle, so to say, in Charity King. And Charity's just trying to throw anything she can, but she gets a knee for her trouble right into the midsection, into the corner.
You know, no matter how good you might be, you might always have a kryptonite. Some of the most, decorated champions in all professional wrestling have always had that one kryptonite, that one person that they were never able to defeat. And for Charity King, that might be Vert Vixen.
Yeah, but so far in this matchup, in the early goings, we're seeing a vicious side of Vert Vixen. Look at this, using the ropes now to her advantage now.
Well, too, Vert Vixen must be thinking, okay, Charity King, she's hungry. She wants this championship. She's going to be watching a lot of tape. I'm going to throw her a swerve. I'm going to throw Charity King a curveball in this match, and that's exactly what Vert Vixen has been doing.
Oh, that ankle. That injured leg right across the ring post. I don't know how Charity's going to be able to come back after enduring so much punishment early on in this contest, but man, and seemingly right before our eyes, we have seen a turn of the page of Vert Vixen.
This is not the Vert Vixen that Charity King was preparing for in this match. And I think it just goes to show how smart of a champion Vert Vixen is.
Well, I mean, you don't get to hold that championship not just once, but twice, and in the span of 330 plus days, because you don't know what you're doing inside the ring. And there you see right there, breaking the count, great ring awareness, and that veteran prowess of the women's champion as she continues this onslaught or try to. Charity now pushing Vert into the apron, trying to mount some offense here on the outside. Even on one leg, you see her hobbling along there, but the question remains, how much of that power has now been taken out of Charity's game? Is Vert now making a cover?
For Charity King, this could be the biggest night of her career. But if Vert Vixen walks away champion, it's just another been there, done that for her. She's whoa!
Big suplex, here's a cover. Just a near fall.
And I know Vert Vixen will definitely get this reference. For Charity King, this could be the biggest night of her career. For Vert Vixen, it's just Sunday.
Oh. It is Sunday afternoon here in Baytown. Oh my, big drop kick into that already injured leg. As Vert Vixen just absolutely demolishing Charity King relentlessly dropping those elbows. Still only getting a 2 count now, both legs.
You know, this is a vicious side of Vert Vixen that we are not too accustomed to.
I'm a little taken back. You're right, I've never seen Vert Vixen be this type of vicious inside a ring. Now, meticulous, yes, but this side, this type of champion, no. You see the frustration right there mounting for Vert as the crowd.
Well, I mean, for Vert, Kxriuki King has been, you know, like a fly that Vert Vixen has swatted at for years, but Kxriuki King just keeps on coming.
And she's been relentless, but how much more can she be relentless as if the punishment continues to mount in the corner of the champion now, applying this single leg crab. As the referee right there asking Kxriuki, screaming in pain, no, and now an STF applied by the champion. She's in the center of the ring. Kxriuki's got nowhere to go now.
If there's any time to bring forth that power of Kxriuki King, now is that time. Well, here we go,
rolling around. Smart move by Kxriuki, rolling around, getting the shoulders down, forcing Vert to release the hold. Oh, but Vert connected on a kick now. Kxriuki, oh, could be seeing stars, could be seeing the end. No! Look at a line right there, a vicious line by the challenger taking down the champion.
And I would consider that a lifeline for Kxriuki King. Finally able to create some space between herself and Vert Vixen. Collect herself, and then hopefully for her, start an offensive run, because so far this match has been all Vert Vixen.
Absolutely, the fans here in Baytown, as well as fans as we have gone across the state here in New Texas Pro, have taken a liking and endearing to Kxriuki King now as she's trying to mount an offense now, taking shots to the champion in the corner. Going for that suplex one more time. Momentum swing could be coming for Kxriuki. Another line taking her down. Kxriuki King now mounting an offense. Oh, look at that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Missed that line. Got that full Nelson slam. Here's a cover. Could Kxriuki King put it away now? Oh, just a 2 count.
And you know what's going through the mind of Vert Vixen right now? All that work that I did on the left knee of Kxriuki King may have not broken her ability to get off power moves. Despite the fact that Kxriuki is nursing that knee still, she has the power to lift and plant Vert Vixen. There's still much work for Vert Vixen to do.
Changing, look at that reversal roll-up. Just a 2 count. Oh, big shot right there. Big bomb, if you will, from Kxriuki. Oh, Kxriuki now asking, dare I say, taunting the champion now to give her her best shot.
I think you just woke the champion up.
Vert now with the forearm shot. Kxriuki, open palm strike right to the chest. Oof. You can see, oh my, you can see that time is starting to take its toll on both competitors, as now they are just throwing whatever they have left in the tank now. Off the ropes, discus forearm connects, takes down Kxriuki into a pinning predicament. Both legs, no, only 2. Whew.
I think the look on Vert Vixen's face tells you everything you need to know about what's going through the mind of the champion right now.
Oh, she's got to be asking herself, what can I do? What else can I put this woman through to put her away and walk out of here and maintain this championship? Oh, could be looking for that red ring of death. Kxriuki trying to pump the brakes on it. Up on her shoulders. Oh, chop block takes her down again.
Going after that knee one more time. Great work by Vert Vixen.
This could be all right here. Holding back. No, still only 2. Look at the fight. Look at the resiliency That desire to be champion here in New Texas Pro has lied within Charity King.
Charity King getting insulted by the champion right now. Is Vert trying to put it away? No! Big Samoan drop out of nowhere, cover, not enough!
Man, Charity King almost pulled it off right there with that drop. She tries to muster up more.
And as Charity starts to gain confidence, the eyes of Vert Vixen tell me that she might be thinking that that championship is slipping through her fingers.
Oh, Charity looks like she's going to go up to the ropes here. Oh, look at the distance away. Vert right there, up with her feet. Cutting Charity off. Oh, look, Charity with a kick right there, creating more space. Vert back up with a shot to the back. Oh, no.
Well, look at this.
Tucking her head in. Oh! Super kick with a tucked in chin. Oh, no. Picking up the scraps. The power bomb out of the corner.
Vert Vixen seizing a golden opportunity there. And now it's nothing but elementary. Wait, hold on.
Look, there's a roll up. Oh, my goodness. Roll up by the champion now. Hooking. Still just a 2. Oh, that kick might have sealed it right there. Vert hooking Charity. Oh, no. Counter by Charity. Strongest slam.
No way.
The kingdom come.
Oh,
and
my
Charity
God.
did it.
The winner of this match, and new Texas Pro Women's Champion,
She did it. Charity King. Through heart, desire, determination. After so long being oh so close, puts it to bed and can now call herself New Texas Pro Women's World Champion. After so much time, after so much effort, coming oh so close, and now capturing it, now planting her flag at the top of the mountain, is the new women's champion. Beauty and Beast herself walks out of Baytown with double gold here tonight.
New Texas Pro has a new king, and her name is Charity King.
Well, fans, as we continue on, coming up next, the former champion, Carter Black, has a tall task in front of him as he takes on the infamous Killah Kash.
The contest is a singles match. Everyone go.
One more of Charity.
Been the story of our day with technical issues, huh, Dan?
You know, of all the matches that were laid out on this card, the second I saw this, my fancy was indeed tickled.
This is going to be a heavy-hitting, hard-fought battle between two huge legends here in the state of Texas. And take that quite literally.
this man before the main event.
That's exactly what I was just thinking. We have seen this man in championship matches and main events. Not too often do you find Carter BlaQ on the card, not at the very top. Tonight, one of those seldom rare experiences. But you gotta believe, Dan, regardless of that, with these two big name talents going at it with one another, you know that that man right there, Carter BlaQ, is looking to get right back on top of the mountain here in New Texas.
You want to talk about getting on top of the mountain? This man is the mountain. The scariest individual in all of Texas, all of independent professional wrestling.
Well, it wasn't quite the length of Ninja Mack's introduction, but I mean, how do you follow anybody but Killah Kash with something like that? I mean, this is going to be heavy bombs, no pun intended, here from these two individuals.
Now, Carter BlaQ not showing any signs of intimidation, actually scoffing at that extended entrance by the infamous Killah Kash, but I don't know if it's just the poker face of Carter BlaQ or if he's just that confident going in to a match with a monster like Killah Kash.
Well, I'm going to ask this question here. I mean, as we mentioned, Carter BlaQ usually finds himself at the top of the card, and you said scoffs right there. Could it be a poker face? But I mean, how much of the confidence could be affected from Carter BlaQ after the failed attempts at trying to recapture that New Texas Pro World Champion?
Well, hey, make no mistake about it. This is still a marquee match on this show. And I know Carter BlaQ, the only thing that he ever has on his mind is that World Championship. So he is definitely looking to show up and show out in this contest, this, dare I say, freak show type matchup. You know, these two have been wrestling combined nearly 30 years, and they have never, ever had a one-on-one match.
First time here tonight at Snakebite here in Baytown, New Texas Pro Wrestling, bringing you a big-time marquee matchup that I don't know if that shoulder tackle will ever get the job done with someone the likes of Kash. Yeah, it's like running into a brick wall. Kash is just asking and bringing it on. Here, keep in mind, fans, Killah Kash not only making a first-time matchup here with Carter BlaQ. It was announced before the show today, the history, the bad blood between Killah Kash and Jack Calloway that has spilled out across promotions all across the state. If either one of those two get involved in each other's matches, they will be suspended for 30 days. Now, we did not see Kash get involved in Calloway's match earlier here tonight. And to my knowledge, Calloway is still in the building, but I could be wrong. But
what are you, his babysitter?
No, his baby's actually over there in the corner. Where are yours at, by the way?
That doesn't mean anything. I don't know. Killah Kash had a steam into the corner.
Oh my!
Big splash on the Carter BlaQ.
350+ pounds come crashing into you like a car.
And this is the exact scenario that BlaQ wanted to avoid. It is not often that Carter BlaQ goes toe-to-toe with men the size
Look at that.
of Killah Kash, and Carter BlaQ is going to need to reach down and dig deep and pull out moves like that if he wants to walk away the victor in this one.
Carter BlaQ is going to have to dig down deep, use some speed and some agility that we've seen him be able to utilize in his matchups before. Oh my goodness! Kash now crashing down off the ropes. Big time senton on the chest of Carter BlaQ.
I can do this all day.
I don't doubt that he could do this all day, especially
I'm not going to argue with him.
after that. I mean, we know Carter BlaQ is a strong individual, but trying to body slam someone the size of Kash, well, you see what the end result was. Kash now motioning to the audience here in the Baytown Community Center that a hip check could be coming, but maybe a change of plans. You never know what could be going through the mind of Killah Kash. That's why he is infamously known here in the state of professional wrestling.
Nothing sane. Look at, oh my
God! A blockbuster from Kash. Followed up with a Michinoku driver. Oh, only two though. My goodness.
How long has that been in Kash's arsenal?
That's the first time I've seen that man utilize that move.
What's next, a Phoenix Splash?
Oh, don't. I wouldn't even dare tempt that man right there. We've seen a lot of crazy things here tonight. Flipping through out of harm's way is Carter BlaQ. Clothesline connecting, stunts Kash momentarily off the ropes. Big drop kicks into big man in the corner. Head of steam, Carter BlaQ, big back elbow splash. Trying to gain more momentum.
BlaQ trying to get something going here.
Bringing Kash back into the center. Now body slams the big man down. Off the ropes he goes. Vintage Carter BlaQ with that elbow drop. Here's a cover. Just a near fall as this big time matchup will continue on. Oh, look at this. Kash just sat up like it had no effect whatsoever. And look at the face of Carter BlaQ. He is stunned.
Killah Kash is a man straight out of a horror movie. And we're watching Carter BlaQ's nightmare unfold right here in Baytown. These two behemoths trading shots right now.
Shot for shot. That's not anything I would want to do with either of these individuals.
Not even at a bar, Gilbo.
Stunned Kash right now on wobbly legs. BlaQ now handspring off the ropes. Oh, look at that, got caught. There's the strength of Kash, side suplex. Oh, I'm afraid we're gonna find out what time it is.
I think everybody here in Baytown's gonna get on their feet.
Well, the fans standing on her feet. Kash could be ready to go home. Oh, look at this, Calloway, that's Jack Calloway. The referee didn't see anything. It's Calloway now on the outside. Big boot to the face of Kash. Stuns the big man.
Oh my God!
Carter BlaQ hoisting up.
No
Killah
way!
Kash, my God.
Unbelievable!
At 16 hits and gets the win.
Never in my life have I seen a feat of strength in a professional wrestling ring like that!
Carter BlaQ hoisting one of the biggest individuals on his shoulders, and you can see Kash absolutely incensed as Jack Calloway provided the distraction. The referee never saw it. And you gotta wonder what's gonna be in the future between Calloway and Kash. As we mentioned earlier, Dan, Calloway getting involved As Carter BlaQ makes his way
And
up.
Kash is in hot pursuit. Kash is in hot pursuit.
Oh, Kash just absolutely making a beeline to the outside. Oh, if you're Jack Calloway, you should be halfway down the road by now. My gosh.
All right, folks, we have reached that point in the evening. This is the audience participation part of the show because we've only got one more match here at New Texas Pro Snakebite. So if I could get a ringside drum roll, if we could get some people up in here, get some people up in here, get some people up in here, get some people over here. Because the bowling contest is going to Texas Pro Snakebite Mayhem! It is a new match set for one more! It is for the new Texas Pro World Championship!
It's world title time, an opportunity of a lifetime. The man who called his shot here tonight, the show's namesake, the gutter snake, Izzy James, looking to make the biggest snake bite of his career and plants it in gold.
An unbelievable ovation for the gutter snake. With the opportunity of a lifetime in front of him. Cashing in a shot at the new Texas Pro World Championship that he earned last summer at Texas Indie Showcase.
Izzy James had some strong words on social media for the champion, saying he is holding that world championship hostage. Well, call it what you will. He has been champion for over 160 days. The boss of the plains, the one called Manders, defending that championship once again here tonight. After a handful of successful title defenses, whether you want to say by the assist of the Cowboy way, but he is still champion nonetheless.
Well, hey, I don't see any Cowboy way, Gilbo.
Oh, that doesn't mean that they're lurking around somewhere in the back. We have seen that many times in matchups involving Manders, whether it be here or in Austin or anywhere else.
Well, I don't see him.
Well, Manders walking out here, getting in the face of some of the fans here, as he tends to do. The fans here in New Texas Pro do not take kindly to the man who represents this promotion as its champion. And you see Manders walking out without a championship title, fans. That is because we unveiled on social media that a brand new championship title belt will be awarded to whomever comes out on top here in our main event tonight.
Folks, the following contest is your new Texas Pro Snakebite main event. It is a singles match centered on football. It is Pro World Championship. Introducing first the challenger to my left from the gutters of Houston, Texas. He is the NWA Texas champion, and tonight he is celebrating 16 years in the wrestling business. The Gutter Snake, the best in the busy, Izzy James. His opponent, to my right, from Iowa City, Iowa, representing the Cowboy Way. He is the new Texas Pro World Champion, the boss of the Plains, the one called Manders.
Izzy James has not lost eye contact with the one called Manders. Izzy James is laser focused on this match. He is laser focused on Manders. And folks, this is your main event.
As Ted said during that introduction, 16 years Izzy James has been in professional wrestling, and 16 years has come and gone without a single championship title reign of the world heavyweight nature here in New Texas Pro for the Gutter Snake. But could tonight, of all nights, a 16-year anniversary, the show called Snakebite, the very move that Izzy James uses to put away his opponents, could that be exactly what happens here tonight for the Gutter Snake to call himself world champion for the first time? You can hear it here in Baytown, as I'm sure many others watching on IWTV and YouTube want to see the Gutter Snake hoist that brand new championship title high here at the end of the night. But Manders not ready to tussle with the Gutter Snake as you see him biding his time.
Do you think the new Texas Pro World Champion, the one called Manders, is going to let this crowd dictate the pace of this match? Do you think he's going to let Izzy James dictate the pace of this match? To the contrary, Mr. Gilbo.
Well, that's true. We have seen the crowd none too happy with Manders, and Manders, a very well-versed veteran in the squared circle.
Hey, here we go!
Looking like shades of what could possibly be a mosh pit, if you will, courtesy of the Gutter Snake. Reversal, no counter by Izzy. This line right there, big chop by the champion.
We got to remember last time Izzy James had a big marquee matchup in this building. It was that Mosh Pit Mayhem match where we saw the Cowboy Way make their way to the ring, seemingly costing Izzy James that Lone Star Championship. But now Izzy James seeking revenge. Finally able to go one-on-one with the leader of the Cowboy Way, the one called Manders, who is the new Texas Pro World Champion and who is dishing out punishment onto Izzy James.
Change of direction, Izzy now getting the better of the champion now in the corner. No, now the champion just biting Izzy James.
Hey, call that a snake bite. How about that, huh?
And now that allowing Manders, it seems, to take control right now, at least for the moment. Picking up James. Izzy change of direction, shoves Manders in the corner. Here comes Izzy, missing on that discus line. Oh, the knee connects. Oh, Izzy going for it now. Here comes Snakebite. No, Manders moving out of the way.
Oh,
Izzy not wasting.
Izzy.
Suicide dive right into the front row here.
Izzy James is so focused. Came down with a bout of conjunctivitis earlier this week. Had to go to the ER, but as soon as he got out, he went right to train. He has thought about nothing other than this championship opportunity. He's in the shape of his life. Right now, off the top, no one home.
Oh!
Big Lariato!
Turned him inside out.
It's over. Manders might be able to put a fork in this one already. Here we go, lackadaisical cover from the champion. Not enough. You gotta wonder how much of that was the psychological insult from Manders, that slow cover. Or perhaps he's insulted that Izzy James dared kick out of that big lariat.
Well, Izzy's felt like he has been just insulted nearly his entire life. He's been a loner, if you will. We haven't seen Izzy really kind of take strides with anybody, any alliances, anything like that. It has just been Izzy James and Izzy alone in his climb to try and get this championship gold here in New Texas Pro, but that's been the MO of Izzy James for his entire life, even before professional wrestling. Izzy struggled in his upbringing as an only child, struggled with the stepfather that didn't have the approval of Izzy pursuing his dreams of professional wrestling, and something like that stuck with Izzy. It sticks with him mentally, and it has allowed him not only to continue to battle, but fueled his desire, even in spite, to continue forward and chase after the championship here in New Texas.
Now you want to talk about Izzy James being a loner. Last time we were here in Baytown, he tried to help Carter BlaQ in the main event of Lone Star get that world championship back around his waist, but it was the cowboy way.
And that didn't turn out well either.
Yeah.
Oh!
Izzy James tried to fight off the cowboy way and help his, well, I wouldn't call him buddy, but help Carter BlaQ in that main event match. And it could have been the actions of Izzy James that cost Carter BlaQ his third world title. But now as we return here to Baytown, we see Izzy James in the main event trying to do something that Carter BlaQ was not able to do, and that is take the New Texas Pro World Championship off of the one called Manders. And, you know, I'll say it again, I haven't seen the cowboy way, Trent. So I don't think they're here.
I wouldn't hold my breath right now. And Manders going at it once again, biting the hand of Izzy James. Trying to go after that hand of the wrist. Oh, bending that finger backwards. And just menacing is the champion on the challenger right now. And he's letting the rest of the audience here in the Baytown Community Center know that he's in control.
Yeah, he is in control. I mean, it seemed from the early goings that the one called Manders has had Izzy James's number.
Shoulder first into the top turnbuckle. Goes the champion, Izzy, splashing in, trying to create something here. Sending Manders, big Irish whip. Here comes Izzy, big crossbody splash into the corner.
As Izzy continues to capitalize on an opening that he saw going up for a suplex, able to be blocked.
These two jockeying for position, blocking each other's suplex attempts here. Reversal counter now, half and half. No, countered by James. James hitting the suplex. back and forth. Each man goes, and James finally gets the better of it, but both men now are down.
And Manders quick to stir, popping right back up. But we see the damage that's been done to the shoulder of the one called Manders that Izzy James must capitalize on right now. James off the corner, big shoulder tackle. And another back elbow.
Off the ropes, counter by Manders. Izzy springboard, crossbody kick. Oh, Manders stunned now, flying into the corner, got a big thrust of the shoulder in the midsection, creating more momentum on that discus lariat as the gutter snake. Oh, maybe Izzy James could be smelling it right here as he follows that up with a senton cover, hook of the leg, laying all the way back, only two.
Izzy James didn't waste a single moment trying to get that pinfall in. Izzy James operating now the sense of urgency, but he can't believe that Manders was able to kick out of the senton.
Yeah, but with every sense of urgency you said, Dan, right there, Izzy is not wasting any momentum, any moment, any second to try and get the championship, because at a moment's notice, you never know what could be lurking behind the curtain here behind us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you don't. Izzy now trying to hit a sharpshooter. Oh, look at this.
Look at this.
Thumb right into the eye. And that'll break it up right there. Oh, Izzy's gonna have a hard time now being one-eyed in this matchup. Manders retreating into the opposite corner here. Referee trying to check in on James, see if he wants to continue. You gotta believe that's the case. And now the three-point stance coming from the boss of the Plains. Ooh. Hoisting him up. Big power slam. Here's a cover. Kick out at two. Of that big power slam from the champion. Well, Manders now repositioning the knee pads. Could be looking for some sort of offense right there. Maybe it could be bone-on-bone contact with those knees, or maybe an elbow. Who knows? We've seen power moves from the champion come out of every which direction so far in his title reign.
But now this could be one of the biggest tests of the tenacity of the gutter snake. Oh, there it was. What a chop from the champion.
That might have just chopped literally the head off the snake.
As you see the perspiration fly here in the Baytown Community Center, we'd like to thank everyone for joining us live on YouTube and IWTV, hashtag SnakeBiteTX, and our huge main event. Another shot from the challenger, trying to get something going, caught by Manders.
All those slaps right there to the palm just sting. My hand just sitting right here, and now as James perched and positioned on the top turnbuckle, Manders now, what could be on the mind of the champion now?
Oh, I think we know what's about to happen here. We saw this back at Lone Star. We might be taking a ride all the way to Oklahoma.
Oh,
look at this!
Counter! DDT hits! What a counter by James! Oh, unfortunately, James down and out as well, but Dan, if James wouldn't have been able to counter that, that could have been it off that Oklahoma Stampede.
Izzy James had it scouted and seized on that opportunity right now to keep his hopes for a new Texas Pro World Championship alive. And up sits the gutter snake.
All these two competitors now eye to eye, literally nose to nose with one another. Shot from Manders. Return by
James.
Oh, this is what it's come down to. These two just literally throwing anything. It could be an old-fashioned brawl now, moving forward in this championship main event.
I don't know who to hedge my bets on. If this thing breaks down into a brawl, we've seen Izzy James in barroom brawls not too long ago.
No.
And we know Manders knows how to get it done.
Izzy James from the gutters, showing no mercy, no fear. Oh, backing up both in the corner. Here they go. Oh, shot. Missed. Oh, connected on the second. Roll up by Izzy, shoulders down. Oh, just two. Missed line. Izzy caught it, back elbow, connects, stuns Manders. Oh, another missed line. Oh, connected in the back of the head, off the ropes. Discus lariat connects from James, falling on top of him. Just a near fall, my gosh.
Not enough for the gutter snake to put it away.
But look at
here.
this, not wasting any time. Going right back at it, locking the legs, turning around. Submission hold, Manders in the middle of the ring.
Nowhere for the champion to go as he bites his hand.
Izzy sitting down on it. Manders desperately crawling, trying to reach for the bottom rope, trying to break the hold. And he's able to reach it. And reluctantly, Izzy has to let go.
But the damage may have been done to the knee of the one called Manders, the knee and lower back. Stretched in ways it should not be stretched, courtesy of that sharpshooter from the challenger.
Oh, the crowd could be feeling it here. They're feeling maybe the winds of change could be upon us. James now on the apron, missing that. Oh, DDT on the apron. Izzy now climbing up top. Manders in position here. This could be all right now. Big frog splash hits. Hook of the leg, golden moment. No. Oh, the look of frustration, dare I even say a defeated look of Izzy James right there.
Izzy James can't be thinking about defeat right now. This match is still going on. He still has the upper hand in this match. He's got to keep up the assault. He can't get in his own head because his biggest enemy right now could be himself.
Izzy now standing tall, going after the champion. Double arm hook. Manders blocking it, holding off. Counter. Oh, big chop right across the chest. Izzy James doing the same. Oh, once again, Dan, it looks like these two just, oh, wait a second. Low shot right there by James, chopping down the champion down to one leg.
Going for the snake bite, this is it.
Oh, blocked mid-air. Manders knocked it down. Oh my, that big lariat. Here's the cover. It still wasn't enough.
Manders can't believe it.
Look at the shock on his face.
That big Lariato not able to get it done here.
Oh, Manders now putting hands on the official now, risking being disqualified. Whoa, wait a second.
Hey, Ref Daniel.
Oh!
Yes! Dare I say deserved.
Well, there's nobody to call for the bell now, as Manders should be disqualified. Look at Izzy, snakebite hits! Izzy hit the snakebite!
Too little, too late as the referee.
We got to get another official out here.
That referee right now is on a different planet.
Oh, Izzy,
no one's
draped
there.
across the shoulder. Look, there's another referee sliding in.
A much more spry referee. Not enough.
Just that lapse of timing right there. Izzy James had the championship in his grasp, and there you see right there, he had him down for a 3 count. We should have a disqualification. We should have a new champion. It doesn't matter now. The match still continues up. Forearm to the back of the neck. German suplex hits. There's a bridge. The shoulders down. And we got a new champion.
Whoa, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Manders won.
Well, wait a second. We got two referees.
No, Izzy's shoulders were down on the German suplex.
Well, Manders' shoulders were down on the bridge.
No, they weren't.
We got 2 officials giving 2 different results. Well, what is it?
You can't cut the belt in half.
Well, one referee saying Izzy's shoulders were down, another referee saying Manders' shoulders were down. Well, which is it?
Well, it should be the original referee, not this outlaw referee.
Folks, I'm being told that both Izzy James and Manders had their shoulders down, meaning we are going to restart this match.
What?
Well, that's the only fair thing to do. Let's ring the bell. Let's keep it going.
As Ref Daniel, I guess, tags out here. This is not in my pro wrestling rule book.
Well, here's a cover roll up by Manders. Manders has got his foot on the ropes. The referee sees it right there and stops the count.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? You could clearly see it.
Why is another referee getting physical with Manders?
Crucifix roll up, shoulders down by James. Oh, only 2. Oh, Manders now with the referee in place. The snake bite on the other referee.
Why was the referee standing there?
Manders pulled him in position. Oh my God. And a low blow.
How many incompetent referees do we have here?
Big lariat, and now another referee comes out here and makes the count for Manders to keep the title.
The winner of this match, and still New Texas Pro World Champion, the one called Manders.
What was that about the cowboy weight, Trent? I said I didn't see him.
Oh my God. By hook or by crook, Manders still standing on top of the mountain here in New Texas Pro as you see him holding the new championship title. My God, what a fight by Izzy James, and what a tragic way for things to end here.
And still, your New Texas Pro World Champion, the one called Manders.
It took 2 matches and 3 referees for Manders to walk out of here with
Izzy James had all the opportunities in the world to defeat this man, and he couldn't do it.
At the same time,
That's what you're trying to say.
no, what I'm saying is, at the same token,
They took that very same method for Manders to retain the title.
Trent, look at that beautiful new belt.
My God.
Well, hey, wait a second.
Well, look, Danny Orion
Look
is
at that.
sitting right here by our commentary desk, as he has made it known earlier in the night that he has challenged the winner of this match. And you see Manders right there, seemingly telling Orion he is not intimidated.
I think he's questioning Danny Orion's fashion sense. I think you ever see Manders in the cutoff.
I think he said he'll see him in Austin on April the 5th.
Get the man your headset.
Well, I don't want the power to
your
go on.
headset.
Well, you're a bald brother, and you should like me just as much as everybody else does. Huh?
He's jealous of my hair. He can't embrace it.
I'm jealous of your hair, too, but I embrace it. That's why I'm the new Texas Pro Heavyweight goddamn champion, baby. I was in Ireland yesterday. I flew fucking here, and I got this beautiful belt. Izzy changed. Hats off to you. But I'm still the man. And Danny Orion, I know you're new to the main event scene. So Austin, Texas, we're going to find out how much of a flavor of the month you really are, son.
Well, you heard it there, folks. Your new Texas Pro World Champion, one called Manders.
Headset's all sweaty.
I didn't ask for this mic time. I'm gonna fucking take it. Your cowboy way bitches weren't here tonight, and it still took 3 referees to put me down. One-on-one, you can't hang with me, motherfucker. Find me all you want, I don't give a shit. This is Snakebite. And you may have won this fight, but I will be back for another war, and your ass is grass, and I'm gonna smoke it.
Well, I don't know how you could top everything that everybody's had to say here in the closing moments of our show, Dan. Well, fans, thank you for watching on IWTV and YouTube. As we close things out here on Snakebite, for Dan Miller, I'm the Professor Trent Gilboa. We say good night from Baytown. We will see you in Austin on April 5th.